I just posted a video. Hurry up and delete it, guys. I mentioned going to that Tiffany afternoon tea where a glass of water is just 78 yuan, and then order a small cake, which is over 100. So, in total, two people would only spend about 2 to 300 yuan. Hey, this makes for a great date with very low cost. But a lot of people started to freak out. Huh? 78 for a glass of water, is that cheap? Some people's thinking is just too simplistic. Haven't you considered one thing? If you take a girl out for a meal, it costs at least 300 yuan. If it's less than 300, the girl might think it's too cheap. For a hot pot meal, 300 might not even be enough, right? For barbecue, girls might not want to go because they think it's too greasy, too cheap, and not very safe. Might even run into thugs, right? For something nicer like Japanese cuisine, hot pot, or Western food, it has to be at least 300. I suggest you take her to this Tiffany afternoon tea. Two items together are just over 200 yuan. It's actually quite luxurious, but you spend very little overall. Are you guys dumb? The total amount spent is very little. Who cares if it's cost-effective or not? Our goal is to impress the girl, not to buy the water and worship it at home, right? It's not for you to take home and use yourself, it's to show off in front of the girl. Showing off is about extravagance, isn't it? But in reality, you need to think, as long as your actual expenses are low, that's enough. It's like giving a gift to a big boss. For the same 2,000 yuan, you buy him a pen worth 2,000. You might be reluctant, thinking it's too extravagant to buy a pen for 2,000 yuan, but the boss would be like, damn, you've given something tasteful, right? But if you really care about cost effectiveness, you'd spend 2,000 yuan buying him 20 kilos of cabbage, right? If you buy 2,000 yuan worth of cabbage, it's practical and lasts 2 years, but what's the point? Right? Do what's appropriate for the occasion. You can't be seeking cost effectiveness when you're trying to impress a girl. When you're impressing a girl, you need to show off, right? But the method I found for you allows you to show off with the least amount of money. If you spend 78 yuan on a meal, she'll think you're too cheap. But if you spend 78 yuan on a glass of water, she'll think it's impressive. But in reality, you only spent 78, did you notice? The effect you create is different. Hey, that's why some people say, oh, you still have to go for economical tactics. Haven't you done the math on this? This tactic is the least economical, but it looks the most economical. But in reality, it's the most money-saving tactic. If your show-off is on point, you don't need to give her any gifts. You don't have to take her to an expensive meal, right? She'll think you live a high-quality life and end up chasing after you. So, it's not that some people lack money, but they lack sense. Can't even show off.